Welcome to Stefan Eats. We're gonna do an Italian day today. We started off on Commercial Drive, which is kind of like the Little Italy of Vancouver. There are two Little Italies in Vancouver, non-officially. There's one just here on Commercial Drive, and there's also one in Burnaby. I grew up in this area, so I grew up with all the cafes, a lot of the Italian restaurants, the sweet shops, but we're gonna check one out right now called La Grotta del Formaggio, which is the Grotta of Cheese, so the cheese cave, and really amazing paninis. So let's check out these paninis. Got our little bundle of joy. Focaccia, I did a half focaccia. Inside I got some pistachio mortadella and also some hot capicolo and a whole bunch of veggies. So we're gonna find a park somewhere and give this a shot. Nice little start to the day. Beautiful bite right over here. Perfect. The meat is coming out. I'm gonna bite into this meaty. Oh, look at all these veggies right over here. The veggies are kind of coming out. Also with the mortadella, I'm gonna get a nice little capicolo veggie bite over here. Get all that meat, the beautiful pickled veggies, a bit of spiciness from the capicolo. I love how they load it too. They don't really skip out on the ingredients. Definitely one of the best paninis in the city, hands down. So good. Perfect, we just got our first pizza right over here. This is a kind of New York style pizza. The really unique thing about this is you have the very traditional New York pepperoni cups. So if you look at the bits of pepperoni, they're very different. And you have this really cool grease that just, this beautiful grease that just kind of settles into the bottom right there. And this one looks really legit. It's really cool to have this in Vancouver. Because there aren't too many Brooklyn places in Vancouver. I think I maybe know about 2 or 3 of them. This place is actually a little bit newer. But yeah, let's do this pepperoni. I'm gonna try this slice right over here. And oh, I can see the, oh wow. I can already see the pepperoni grease just kind of coming off of the sides there. Oh, look at that cheesy bite. Oh, wow, perfect. Look at this beauty right there. Oh, my hands are hurting. The grease is already caressing my hands. Perfect. I'm gonna put it just above here. Beautifully done. You see, look at the bottom. Look at the char on the bottom. So that's the sign of a very good pizza. Crust is nice and thin. The sauce very nice and tangy. There's enough sauce to support the pepperoni. And then those beautiful little pepperoni cups that just hold this little bit of pepperoni grease, this beautiful lake of grease that's just settling into the bottom of the pepperoni cup. And oh, this is really good. And you know, I've been to New York and I've had pepperoni pizza there, and this is very similar. This is up there with some of them. I really like the sauce. Yeah, the sauce is really good. It's tangy enough where it counterbalances with the saltiness of the pepperoni. And if you can get pizza with this type of pepperoni, just do it. Pay the extra money, whatever you have to do. Buy it, because this pepperoni is just next level. Pizza round 2. This is called a Detroit Red Top. So the crust is actually a kind of butter crust, and then it's pretty much a whole bunch of white cheese. We actually ordered some more mozzarella to go on top, just to make it extra cheesy. Square pizza, and it's supposed to be a thicker crust. Well, I'm gonna grab this side so you can get the close-up of how cheesy this might be. Whoa, look at, oh, there you go. Oh, look at that cheese right there. Look at just that giant layer of cheese. So the crust is thicker, you can tell right there. Then you have the same kind of level of cheese right on there, and then the sauce. So it's pretty much a third cheese, a third crust, and a third sauce. And then you have the nice fresh mozzarella on top, and then the basil. I'm gonna try with a bit of the fresh mozzarella, maybe put a bit of the basil right on there. Oh, yeah, that mozzarella makes all the difference. Then you have the basil, just a hint of basil that adds a little bit of just freshness to it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a focaccia actually, but with more cheese and more sauce. Then you have this nice crispy kind of edge right here, like a garden fence kind of. Oh, and you get the nice kind of burnt edge and that kind of crispy, kind of singed cheese flavor coming from the side right there. You think the crust is going to be thick, but it's actually very airy, which is really nice. You get the nice big layer of cheese, and then again that nice fresh sauce. This will make me want to go to Detroit. Coming soon. We're now going to move on to a cool little cafe situated a little bit east of Commercial Drive, serving some of the best coffee, the best Italian coffee in Vancouver. Perfect. Let's go there. So since we're doing an Italian themed video today, I was actually lucky enough to procure myself a Ferrari. So let's go into this Ferrari right now. So, Renzullo. It's a little Italian grocery market that's been open for quite a while. And they serve some really, really mean coffee. They've been open for a long time, and I only found this place out about a couple of years ago, and I tried their espresso and I fell in love right away. We're gonna give it a shot right now just for a little break, and they might have some cool little desserts we can try too. So yeah, just a quick little espresso break. I got the double espresso just with a bit of sugar inside. Oh, yeah. If you're a coffee fan, hit this place up because they make some really good coffee. And there aren't too many places that make a really good Italian cup of coffee anymore. Perfectly strong, just a bit of sugar. And the cool thing is you don't get that horrible acidity that you get in some other espressos out there. So, beautiful coffee. Really hot day today. We're gonna cool down with some gelato. We found a place, I saw it online, really high ratings in Burnaby here on Hastings Street. It's called Nuvola Gelato e Dolci. So it's a gelato and some desserts. They're supposed to make all the gelatos from fresh fruit, nothing frozen, and really good quality ingredients. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it tastes like. So we got a couple of flavors. What I got is the lemon sorbetto, so the lemon sorbet, and then the pistachio. And look at the nice color on the pistachio. It's a very good sign where it's a light color. That means there's no coloring normally. When you see the very neon green pistachio, not a very good sign, because normally they'll put food coloring in there. This guy makes all of his gelatos with fresh fruit, nothing frozen, and you can tell just by the creaminess of it. Let's try this lemon sorbetto over here. Oh, tart, so creamy, just melts in your mouth beautifully. It's already melting, so I'm gonna try to eat it fast, but oh, very good quality, not too sweet, just exactly how I love sorbetto, so good. And then the pistachio. Pistachio is one of my favorite ice cream flavors. When I have a good pistachio gelato, it's one of the best things in life. It's so good. Oh. Oh, heaven. Absolute heaven. That is amazing. That's so good. You get right away the richness of it, and then just the pistachio just hits you so well. And you get this beautiful, beautiful creaminess and this beautiful nuttiness from the pistachio. You can tell it's an all-natural flavor and not too sweet once again. And look how creamy this is. Look how it's just, this is what gelato should be like. Oh. Oh, get out of here. This is so good. So our last stop on this Italian food day, we're gonna go to a place called Pepino's Spaghetti House. This is kind of like, used to be an old school pasta joint. Used to be called Nick's Spaghetti House. They changed owners completely. They've upgraded the food, and it's kind of like an Italian-American kind of place. Pasta meatballs, lasagna, a couple of other really cool dishes, but really well done. I've been there a couple times. Their lasagna is to die for. So let's go. We're gonna go inside. We have a reservation, and we're gonna give this lasagna a shot and maybe a couple of other dishes. Perfect. So we've ordered 3 dishes. The first one has just come. So this is squid alla diavolo, which kind of means devil's squid. So it should be squid with some kind of spicy peppers, some onions, it looks like, some basil, and a nice big chunk of lemon that you can just squeeze on there. The squid looks like it's just stir-fried very quickly. And we're just gonna squeeze that lemon right on there. Oh, yes, beautiful. Perfect. Ooh, this leg. Oh, look at the size of this leg. Perfect, 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 perfect. Wow. Oh, this is a big bite. Look at this right there. Wow. Okay, so I have this massive bite. Looks like I got a nice big leg right there with all the peppers. Luckily, the basil just kind of sat itself on there, so I can eat it all together. I might have to bite this one in half though. Right away, you get the tender squid, you get the nice, very thinly sliced, tender red peppers, the onion, the sweetness coming from that, and then a very nice vinegary, a little bit vinegary sauce, but also you get the acidity from the lemon that you just squeezed on there, which just adds a beautiful balance. And then that basil, which just gives you that last finishing kick right after that. What can I say? Both these arrived at the same time. These are kind of two of their signature dishes. First of all, spaghetti and meatballs. The size of these meatballs are ridiculous. Can probably just fit in my hand. They probably are those a bit smaller. But yeah, look at these huge balls. Oh my lord. Wow. Okay. First thing we have to do is just dig into these. Let's just get a nice little. Let's do the tenderness check. Okay, breaks apart pretty nicely. Oh, look at that. Wow. Right there. Okay. Wait. Oh, the meatball is so tender. And you get the nice al dente spaghetti in there. The sauce is nice and tangy. And you taste a little bit, I think they use some sausage in there, because you taste a little bit of the Italian sausage, I think a little bit of fennel too. But look at this size. I mean, that barely fit in my mouth, and I barely made a dent into this giant meatball. This thing is so big. And the pasta is very nicely al dente, actually. The very Italian way of eating, obviously, if people don't notice, is you put your fork inside the spaghetti, and then you roll your fork like this, and then you have a nice little roll of spaghetti right there. I kind of screwed that up a little bit, but well, you get the picture. Now, I told you I came here for the lasagna, and this looks like it's already exceeded expectations. Look at this beauty. Wow. They gave us a nice spoon, and this might be tender enough for the spoon. Let's just give it a shot here. So let's get this nice little layer. Oh, wow. Oh, I might need my fork to help with, or my knife to help with this. Let's see. Look at that layer. This can be a massive bite too. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's steaming. This might be a hot bite. Round of applause. So good. Best part is you get the crispy edge. So you see this nice little burnt edge right there? That's what you want in a lasagna. The nice little edges that just give you a kind of crispy, charred bite. The bechamel is so creamy. It's amazing. It just blends so well. You get the beef. It's probably a mix of different types of meats. The sauce is great. Pasta is cooked perfectly. And just all those layers mixed together. I had this one time before, and it was so close to my grandma's lasagna. My grandma used to make cannelloni and lasagna, and she was a nonna. She was an Italian French grandma. And to be able to eat something that's almost similar is such a compliment to the place itself and how much love they put into this dish, because it's really hard to find a really good lasagna anywhere now. Lasagnas are very badly done in many places, and to find a lasagna that's this good is a treat in itself. And this is a bite and a half. This is really, really good. So, very good job. But thank you so much for joining us on this epic Italian day. We ate lots of food, had lots of fun. If you like our videos, please subscribe, comment below, hit the bell icon, and please like our videos. if you enjoy what you saw today. We're gonna see you very soon, and ciao for now. Where do the poor meatballs live? The spaghetto. So why did the meatball tell the spaghetti to go to bed? It was pasta his bedtime.